Hello everyone, welcome to the Voltman channel. Today we'll be talking about the new 3.3 kilowatt charger which the Tata has given on the new Punch EV. Technically this is not a 3.3 kilowatt hour. I'll explain you why in a moment. So first, this is the new box that comes with the car when you purchase. So this is free. You get a box inside the car when a time of delivery, and there will be a specific installation guy will be coming and will be installing it. This also belongs to Legrand. Previous brand was also Legrand, and it had a rectangular metal box where it had the switches. Now they have changed this design and they have came up with something like looks like a 7.5 kilowatt charger, but technically this is just a plug with few safety safety MCBs and RCCBs, so we'll explain that. So this was installed free from Tata Motors, and they have also installed an additional 20 amps dual pole MCB, which is just few meters away from my energy board. And the EV box comes along with one dual pole MCB, one ELCB, and one RCCB for short circuit and earth leakage protection, and also comes with a switch next to the 16 amp socket. That's pretty huge and heavy. It also comes with a lock. This also has a lock, and it's quite waterproof. They have given some gasket over here, so it's gonna help you with some splash on light rain if you have installed it over or on some other occasions. Let me turn on the car's light so I can see some brightness here. Okay, so this is the new charger. If you can see, this is the new charger, and the charger itself is quite heavy compared to the old model. And the plug, the previous version had issues with the plug where the plug gets melted and the wire also gets melted. So this time they have provided a very thick wire and a very strong 16 amps 16 amps socket, which is also very good. And initially, why I said that this is not a 3.3 kilowatt charger is because if you check the charger itself, the charger is rated for 13 amps, 230 volts. So if you divide this voltage, if you say if you multiply by 230 volts for 13 amps, you'll be getting around 2990 watts. So technically it's like roughly 3000 watts, not 3.3 watts. So, and when based on my scenario for charging, it took 2.8 watts, which is 2.8 kilowatt, not 3.3, and which is also good actually. No, the charger does not get heat. It just gets slightly warm, but you won't even notice. It's a pretty good charger, and it comes with a lot of software details. Based on the research, it says that if the plug gets heated, it has a sensor over the plug. If the plug gets heated, automatically the charging speed will be cut off from let's say from 13 amps to 8 amps. Depending on that, it's going to automatically switch. And the indicators, or the regular indicators from the previous chargers, like they have the working stage, charging stage, and other things. So this is quite good. And let me plug this and show you. This is how you plug, turn it on, and you get a glowing icon. You get connected, and there will be a click sound. Yeah, that's the click sound. I'm not sure if you heard that, and the charging has started. So that's how the charging is here. So based on the time, the gun is heavy duty. The gun is also improved. The quality of the gun is improved. It also has a safety cap, and the wires are pretty thick and flexible, and it's like a tangle-free. So they have given a Velcro, and this is connected well to the charger. It also has a box like a cover, which is soft and nice to carry. So it's also easy to carry. So this is absolutely fine. Sorry about the loud noise in the background. Let me just tell you how long does it take to charge. For 10 minutes, it took 1% to charge. So if you calculate the math, it should charge a vehicle from 0 to 100 around 14.5 hours to 15 hours. So that's a pretty slow charger, but it's really really better for your heating issues, firing issues, and other issues. Based on the meter, I found that it's consuming around 11.5 to 12 amps. So it's in constant consuming 12 amps for the whole night. So it's also not putting a load on your meter, on your fuses, and which is also a good thing. So follow for more updates. I'll also be updating you about the 7.5 kilowatt charging speed, and I'll also talk more about the DC fast charging, how long does it takes. So follow for more updates. Thank you so much for watching.